Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And the final movie in the Leprechaun franchise that I'm going to be talking about is Leprechaun Origins. This is the first movie in the franchise not to star Warwick Davis as the Leprechaun. This movie was released on August 22nd, 2014. It is a horror movie and the seventh film in the franchise. It has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes based on a few reviews, a 3.3 out of 10 on IMDb, and a 40% on Google. It was directed by Zach Lepowski and written by Harris Wilkinson. And it stars Dylan Postel, aka Hornswoggle, as Leprechaun, Stephanie Bennett, Melissa Roxburgh, Brendan Fletcher, and Andrew Dunbar. And it follows, at the beginning of the movie, you see a couple running away from something. We don't know what it is. You see them get dragged off, and then it comes to present day, where you have two couples backpacking through Ireland, unaware of its history. They run into some locals at a bar who tell them about this cabin where they can stay, and some of these rock figures with some markings. And unbeknownst to the two couples, they're actually being set up as bait for the mysterious thing that is in Ireland. And they come to find out that the legend of this thing is true. This movie, I really love the horror factor. It was really good. Um, my main concern and problem with this movie is we didn't see a lot of the Leprechaun, and I didn't like the look of the Leprechaun from what we've seen of it. And you couldn't tell it was Hornswoggle at all. That's my main beef about this movie. The lighting wasn't that good either. Um, there was a lot of night scenes, and it wasn't as good as it should have been. I did like the characters. I thought they were really great. Brendan Fletcher, I remember him from Freddy vs. Jason. He was one of the two guys that were locked up. He's the one that Freddy writes on his back. Freddy's back, burns it on his skin. He was decent in this movie. The kills in this movie were surprisingly decent. There was one in particular, which I am not going to spoil, but it's in the third act, and it is the best kill in the franchise. I don't, hands down, the kill that happens, I say the last 15 minutes of the movie, to one of the gentlemen, just a great kill. Kind of reminds me of a kill that the Predator would do. Let's just put it that way. But as far as Leprechaun Origins as a movie and a fresh start to the franchise, it could have been a lot better. I like the story. I just didn't like the look of the Leprechaun, and I wanted to see more of the Leprechaun, and I wanted to see or hear the Leprechaun talk. I love the one thing I love about the franchise is the humor and the riddles and stuff. That's some of the best parts about the franchise. And I was really surprised that they didn't ask Warwick Davis to reprise his role, but I think they did Hornswoggle wrong by casting him in this movie the way that they did. It was an awful look. It just wasn't the same. And to me, that is the big disappointment, along with a few other minor nitpicks. But overall, though, I did enjoy this movie for what it was. Like I said, the kills were good, and it was really creepy. but and it was really dark, which you really expect. But just definitely could have been better. So I'm gonna give Leprechaun Origins a 7 out of 10, and I'll give it 2 thumbs up. And definitely check it out. It is one of the better movies in the franchise. So, other than that, in the comment section below, if you've seen Leprechaun Origins, give me your thoughts and opinions. And as always, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe today for more content. Hit the bell notification to get all my notifications. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. And share this video on your social media as you see fit to. Other than that, stay tuned for my ranking of all 7 Leprechaun movies. Thank you for watching, and check you later.